2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final round of the Bass Rock Open is upon us. Let's see who'll be crowned champion. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Quack and John McCarthy. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. We head down to the first hole, and as our focus turns to our featured player, it's worth noting that it appears they've entered into some sort of rivalry with none other than Brooke Henderson. I can't imagine how that's possible, Henny. She's so delightful. What could they be up to?
Luke, I don't understand what's going on here. As you said, Brooke Henderson is one of the sweetest humans out there, but she's also one of the most talented. Golf is her native tongue. I just don't know what this featured player's up to.
Cheers, Henny. That's great intel. I'm interested to see if this featured player can take down Canada's finest, Brooke Henderson.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Henny's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
Rich, here we are at the second at Highfield, a risk-reward par 5.
The scenery on this hole is absolutely magnificent. Rock outcroppings down the right-hand side. Don't get sucked in, though. Tee shot has to favor the left-hand side just a little bit, and from there, you're going to have a blind second shot over some more rock outcroppings. Bail out to the right. Do not miss left on this par 5.
Atta boy, good shot. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's got a good deal of help from the wind here.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
He's currently tied for 13th. Highfield Golf Course's third hole is a real cliffhanger, Rich.
That most definitely is, Luke. Good pun there. I like that. Yeah, this is a dangerous little par 3 here. Not long, but it is fraught with danger everywhere. One of the coolest par 3s you'll see in the land. But I got to tell you what, you have to respect the heck out of it.
Going with the 8-iron here. This would be a great up and down. Putting for par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 4th hole at Highfield GC is a very strong par 4, Rich.
It is. You got the ocean out to the right-hand side, but you need to hit your tee shot out to the right-hand side of the fairway to open up the second shot to this green. It is a really stunningly beautiful, but seriously difficult par 4.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Oh, it's neck and neck here. What can she produce?
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Wind's coming right into her face. This one is all over it.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Okay, let's get back to the action. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 5 shots off the lead. Not a bad play, that one. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Now, if he can just roll this one nicely, he'll manage to get ahead of Brooke Henderson.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, Rich, the holes don't get any easier here at Highfield Golf Club. We're at the 5th, and it's a very strong par 4.
What another magnificently difficult hole we have. Take it over the center of that bunker in the fairway. The second shot is straight downhill to a green that's crescent shaped. This is another stunning hole.
Second shot here on the 5th. This one is from at least 30 feet out. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Lots of movement right to left on this putt.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. First look at a par 3 here at Highfield GC, and it's a strong par 3 up the hill.
All the dangers on the right-hand side, but thankfully, though, there's a little bit of a bailout area on the left-hand side where you can miss the green just a little bit left, and it should kick dead right, hopefully leaving you a nice look for birdie.
I think this one's a rough bound. This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going down? And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Looking really good.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. And this one will be for bogey. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Rich standing on the tee here at the 7th of Highfield GC. It feels like it's a hole where fortune favours the brave.
As you can see, massive bunker basically bisecting the fairway. Out to the left is a safe play, but if you take your drive down the right-hand side, it significantly reduces the length of this par 5. And from there, you've got a long, narrow green with runoffs on both sides.
That might be a groove or two off target. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 on the leaderboard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
And with that now, back to level par. Well, as we make our way to the 8th tee at Highfield GC, we've stepped off the cliffs and we're working our way back up the hill ridge.
Yes, but sadly it's not getting any easier for us. This is another strong par 4. Try and hit your tee shot up onto this plateau, and the second shot slightly downhill. No bunkers surrounding this green, but difficulty if you do miss this green right and left.
This is his second shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
This one needs to kick left. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
With this putt, he'll tie Brooke.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Standing on the tee here at 9, I feel like we can get after this one, Rich.
Finally, a little bit of a breather here. A drivable-ish par 4, but only for the longest players in the game. Just a little danger right with a bunker, far left with a bunker as well. Second shot, though, short wedge to a long, narrow green once again.
That was absolutely piped. Could that get all the way to the green? Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently 1 stroke better than her rival and playing partner today.
Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this putt to move into the top 10. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights. Pretty good shot there.
Sitting at -1. Might it be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The 11th hole at Highfield Golf Course. Another short 4, Rich. Is this one you take on?
Well, you can. You just have to avoid that massive bunker shy of the green. You miss that, all of a sudden you find yourself with a little precarious second shot to a green that looks like it's right out of an X Games skate park. This thing has got movement everywhere.
This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Oh, well done. 11 feet to the cup.
The all-important par save here.
Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee. Great recovery.
Currently 2 under for the tournament. Highfield GC has been beating us up for the majority of the round, but here at 12, I feel like you can take a breath.
Finally, a massive, massive landing area out there. So take the driver out and give it a good old walloping. From there, second shot to a very sizable green indeed, but they can certainly hide this pin from you. Beware.
Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. And he's got it onto the green, but still outside the range. Bit of work left to do. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's behind now, but that could be a motivating thing.
Oh, this is a good-looking putt. She's hit this very nicely. Get there! Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And tapping it in for par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 13th at Highfield GC is a strong par 3 measuring just over 200 yards, Rich, but you've got to be careful.
It is so difficult to get a good feel for how long this plays just because the infinite edge look of this green. There's runoff areas everywhere around this green. It looks straightforward, but don't kid yourself. This is a really tough par 3.
He's setting up for his second shot. Just 3 strokes back. Ooh, that almost went down. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Highfield Golf Course, number 14, another par 5, Rich, where players feel like they could get there in 2.
Yeah, big hitters, you know, probably go in there with a hybrid, maybe even a long iron. Big sweeping dog leg from right to left. Just keep it right of that fairway bunker. The green, though, it's got this really cool feature on the left side of it. A little amphitheater looking type area there on the left-hand side. I really, really like this par 5.
Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
Oh, that's a good line. That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And that will take him to 3 under. And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
It looks like he's caught the down, so he might be able to get this to run down to the green.
Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
And sitting 2 back of the leader, Luke, this will give him a great opportunity to join the leaders.
Ooh, has given that one a bit of a wide berth. Ooh. Forget multiple bogeys, Rich. We're seeing multiple birdies. This is getting good.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Trying to work a little draw into this flag.
Oh, that's a stunner. How well she's swinging it. Okay, time to return to the action. That's in the sand. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt is from 14 feet. John, have you got a read on this one?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
This next putt for double bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And he'll drop down the leaderboard after that effort. The penultimate hole at Highfield GC is a strong par 4 with the cliffs come back into play. You've really got to put your ball in the right spot.
Yes, you do. You can't really challenge the right-hand side unless you just have more guts than brains. Bail it out to the right-hand side. Increase the length of your second shot. But this is a generous green. Everything kind of slopes in from all sides. You find the fairway and you find the green. You just might walk out of here with a birdie.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
This is what remains for third place on the leaderboard.
And with 1 hole to go, important putt indeed.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And it's a one-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
And now this for a 69. John, what's the line on this putt?
doesn't look like an easy putt. It's heading down the hill. It should move to the left.
That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Signing off with a bogey. Rich, obviously close but no cigar, but you've just got to hand it to this player for making that final round charge.
Luke, always fun to watch a player get hot in the final round. Unfortunately, didn't continue all the way through, not getting the victory, but still lots of positives on the day.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.